Anyone who has ears, let them hear. Hey friends, welcome back to Healthy Life with Michelle. Today I wanted to do something fun. It's different, but I'm always doing things different, let's be honest at this point. But I always want to bring you guys some helpful, encouraging material that will actually be applicable to you in your life. So today I wanted to bring you my personal top 5 influential Christian YouTubers that are out there right now. They might have TikTok and Instagram and all of those other platforms to be influential on, but I personally watch their YouTube, and I feel like on YouTube you can usually share a little bit more than you could if you had a TikTok platform or something like that. So in this video, we're just gonna go over their YouTube platforms and why.
1, 2, 3, 4!
That the number 5 isn't awesome, and honestly the number 5 is going to be probably seen the most because people don't always tend to wait till the end anyway, but number 5 is amazing, and I'm going to go over why I feel like every single one of them is awesome for their own different reasons, so be sure to stay to the end. And I've done my research. I don't think I can really share any of their clips without it turning into a copyright issue, so I'm not going to share a part of them. I might show their picture or something like that, and I don't think that's a problem, but I just want you to actually just go directly to their YouTube page. I will link them down below in the info box of this video, so you can go directly to them after watching my video. So number 5 is Ashley Hetherington. If you have not heard of her, she's amazing. She's so encouraging. She does a ton of shorts. She does the long videos too, but she does a ton of these short videos that are super encouraging, 20-second, 15 seconds even. I don't know how she does it. I have a hard time getting 1 minute, 1 minute shorts, but she does these quick little shorts that have these encouraging sayings and, motivational, keep going type messages of why you're encountering what you're encountering. And I feel like even in her longer videos, she more lives out the lifestyle for you. So it's kind of like a day with me, walk with me, live with me kind of a thing. So it's a lifestyle, but it's also, she sits down and she actually sits down and has real, genuine, faith-based Christian conversations with you. I know that there are a ton of young Christian women that are Christian influencers, but their YouTube channels more turn into, look at how awesome I am, look at how great my diet is, look at how much I work out, look at, all of this, which honestly, it does have a string of, I want to do that too, which I think is what they are intending to do, but there's not enough strictly faith-based, this is how to be a Christian, this is how to live the lifestyle of prayer, of doing the hard stuff, of when you feel down in your faith, how to evangelize, how to pray, all of that stuff. And Ashley Hetherington does all of it. She does it really well. How to be disciplined, top 5 things to look out for, and all of that. But she also says walk with me, live with me, and then she lives out the lifestyle of a faith-based person who is also really healthy. So check her out. Okay, next is the cutest Kaci Nicole. She is this blonde, adorable young woman. She's probably around the same age as me. I have no idea. I can't gauge people's age anymore. But she does a lot of how-tos, and the woman actually pulls out her physical Bible, not her phone, not a Bible app. She pulls out the physical Bible and reads it. And it's a literal Bible study with her, and she gives really practical how-tos, and she does these little numbered items over here on the side of what she's saying and how to apply it to your life. So Kaci Nicole is great. Okay, next we have Melody Alisa. Okay, she is the most beautifully articulate person. She puts words together in a way that you just want to listen to her talk forever. But her videos are always really short, so she manages to get them under 10, I don't want to say always, but I've noticed that they're usually around 10 minutes or under, which is really nice for the person who doesn't want to listen to something super long. She also does the numbered systems on the side, so you feel like you're following along with her message really well. She prepares super well, at least from what I've gathered. Good job, Melody. But they're just these short, power-packed videos, and I honestly hope they don't watch this video. This is just me wanting to encourage somebody out there who's looking for the best faith-based content, the best faith-based YouTubers to follow. If you follow me, you should go follow them too. Okay, and number 2 hits a little close to home. I debated on sharing it, but I really felt when I was writing out my list that God was you need to share this one, okay? And so number 2 is my church, Pillar Church, and my pastor does a leaders cut, like a sit down chat with me kind of a thing for young leaders. Okay, so it's a longer form video of a sit-down conversation with somebody who's mentoring you on how to be a good leader, a good steward of your faith, things like that. Honestly, it's even good for somebody who's a little bit older, maybe, but you see yourself as a leader. Here's the thing, guys. We are all called to be leaders. If you're a Christian, you are called to lead, to be an example of Christ in some capacity. You may not lead like the pastor leads. You may not lead like that person leads. You may just lead your family. You may just lead in the sense of like you're being an example to your coworkers, but we are called to be leaders, to be examples. So I think that this video form is great for everybody. It's called Pillar Church, but these specific ones are the Leaders Cut because the platform is all on like the church's same YouTube channel. So it's like the church Sunday messages, but then the Leaders Cut is separate. So you should check those ones out. They're longer form. And I remember for a long time, people were really worried about young people like, oh my gosh, they're only watching these 5-second vines. Their attention span is going out the window. We've created these dodo bird, like dummy head, like their brains can't have any attention span type thing. And I was really getting concerned too. I'm like, oh my gosh, do I have like a no attention span? No, people are starting to like the younger people are actually liking the longer form videos when they can just sit there and listen. So if you have their attention, people will watch, whether young or old. Sometimes we want to watch a longer conversation. If you're unpacking stuff, I will watch. And number one, if you are on YouTube at all, this is probably not a surprise to you, but if you've never heard of it, stop what you're doing and go follow. It is The Basement with Tim Ross. And I have found, okay, it's not just in my circles because I have seen a lot of different people talking about his YouTube channel. It's a podcast, right? So you can watch it, you can listen to it on like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever, but I watch the YouTube channels because I like seeing people have conversations. Sometimes I'll play it while I'm at work and I'll just like, you know, in between calls when I'm doing emails and stuff, and I'll like pop over and watch, but I do like to see people's facial expressions while they're having these conversations because he has some really great guests on there. He had Lecrae recently, he had my pastor on there, he has Michelle Williams, he has other no-name people, like they have no platform. They're just Christian people, right? Or something. Yeah, they're usually all faith-based people, but I think he has intentions of having some people that may not be, but they're having real in-depth conversations. And here's the thing, it is great for the leader to listen to, the leader who has a ton of people under him. This is a platform that speaks to how to lead well and how to deal with your own humanity before you even hit the stage. But it's also great for those ears that aren't even Christian yet. God, he speaks to people that are in the gay community. He speaks to people that are struggling with their faith, that are atheists. All of this, he is accepting. He speaks to those people. Like, we're all, as Christians, we are all accepting of you. We love you. We love people. We're called to love people and hate the sin, right? Like that kind of a thing. But he actually speaks to it really, really well for us. And I love that he has that voice. And I just noticed that a lot of young people are really appreciating his vulnerability and the way that he brings practicality to your flesh versus your platform and being on stage and everything like that. But because we're all called to lead, like I had said before, this is really a podcast for every ear, every unsaved, saved, on the platform, on a stage, just, you know, taking care of your kids and discipling them. Tim Ross is out the door, my number one suggestion. Well guys, thanks for, you know, hanging out with me and just listening to my top 5 Christian influential YouTubers that are actually creating content towards being a Christian, because like I said, there's a lot of Christians out there that have a YouTube channel and that they may have mentioned it in one of their videos that they're Christian, but you wouldn't know otherwise. So these are the ones that are actually legitimately teaching you how to be a better steward of your Christian faith. And I appreciate that, and I hope that my channel starts to display that as well. I love food, so I just noticed that my shorts are it's just gonna be this. It's gonna be food, maybe some funny stuff, and a lot of Christian faith-based stuff, because this is Healthy Life with Michelle, and like I had said before, healthy life is all aspects. So have a wonderful week. I will see you guys very soon. I have some fun ideas that I'm not going to say here because I want you to stay tuned. So until next time, bye for now.